27th, 2025, I got 1:31 p.m. We're here for Pensacola Pre-Development Estuary Program, and we'll call the meeting to order. Matt, if you all do roll call.
Yes, sir. Chair Wright.
Here.
Vice Chair Moore.
I'm here.
Mayor Boutwell.
Here.
Councilman Burr.
Here.
Mr. Compton.
Here.
Commissioner Hoffberger.
Here.
Mr. Norberg.
Here.
Mr. Speed.
Here.
We do have Commissioner Kohler and Commissioner Smith absent, but we do have a quorum. Good afternoon.
Excellent. We've got public comment up next. Is there anyone here that wants to speak from the public? Going once, going twice, 3 times? All right. We'll move on to the board agenda. I trust everyone's had a chance to look over the agenda. It's obviously a short meeting. Are there any changes or additions? All right, seeing none, the agenda is accepted as presented. We'll move on to action items.
Yes, sir. So this is a fairly light agenda. We just have one action item, which is the approval of our FY 25-26 Community Grant Program project proposals. You do have the full list in your backup. The Google Drive link to all of those application materials were submitted. Just as a reminder, we are now in our 6th year of the Community Grant Program, which is hard to believe. To date, by way of that funding, we've awarded just over $1.1 million to 42 projects. This would not be possible without the support of our legislative delegation members. Specifically, give a shout out to Representative Andrade for running that for us since he's been in office. And we were successful, as you know, this last legislative cycle. Of our $975,000 appropriation, $250,000 of that is appropriated to the Community Grant Program. The Community Grant Program was established to help propel the implementation of our CCMP, our management plan, in each of those 6 goal areas, and work with local governments, educational institutions, and nonprofits in the region to help deliver key projects associated with that. We issued the RFP back the 1st of July, closed at the end of July. We received 16 eligible applications. We had 1 ineligible application. Just this past Monday, we had our review committee convene. That is comprised of Kate Dawson and Paul Looney, our chairs from our technical committee, Bethany Edwards on our education outreach committee, as well as Shannon McGlynn, and then Christian Wagley and Allison McDowell, who have also been very much a part of our committees, in addition to staff providing advisory support in that group. I provided the slate of recommended projects to you guys late Monday afternoon. Out of the 16 projects proposed, the committee recommended 6 of those projects to proceed to y'all for consideration. Certainly this is always the board's discretion to select as you wish. I can go through these projects one by one if you'd like, or I can just leave it there and take any questions you may have. Either way.
Is there any question from any of the members of the board about any of the projects? Matt, refresh my memory on the list that's color-coded, the item that's highlighted in yellow.
Yes, that was highlighted in yellow just as an alternate project in the event the board wanted to make any changes to the slate. That was the alternate project recommended by the committee.
Okay, so it's kind of, it's been vetted as being an alternate, okay.
Right.
Are there any questions or concerns about any of the projects at all? Everyone's supportive of them?
I'll say that we had a great slate of projects this RFP cycle. We always wish that there's more funding to provide, but fortunately that's the way it goes, and we'll continue to work with the grantees that are selected and those that aren't to look at opportunities for either future cycles of the Community Grant Program or future opportunities that they may be able to apply for elsewhere.
Make a motion that we approve these requested 6 grants.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, they are accepted as presented. Great work, team. Appreciate all your hard work vetting those and giving the recommendations.
Edit my motion, please. I said 6 and 7. There are 7.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
misspoke. It's-
Understood.
It's 7.
Great. I just want to give a shout out for Bailey for running point on this the whole time. She's done a fantastic job making sure that all of the grantees are responded to in a timely manner, answering any questions, and running a great committee meeting earlier this week. So we're very appreciative, fortunate to have her.
Yeah. And
Can I just make a comment?
go ahead.
I just want to say thanks to the team that selected these things. I've been on these selection committees before. It is not just a, hey, these look good, let's check the box. It's a lot of work. So if you're listening out there, it's a lot. We appreciate it. And I think we put a lot of faith in those teams, and they step up and provide that expertise. So it's appreciated.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was going to say, and for all the effort to actually break it down. I know in the past we've run into some hurdles with the various projects that are getting submitted, and I think went really smooth this year. And I think last year was really smooth also.
Yeah, that's right.
So big kudos to the staff and all those that were involved in it. Real quick, Matt, what's the performance period on these? I remember we changed it.
Yes.
The total amount and the performance period.
Right, so all projects will go into effect October 1st, at least that's the goal, once we execute agreements with every grantee, and they'll have 15 months to complete their project. Currently, and for the last 5 years, we've run under a 9-month cycle, which is really intense for any grantee to actually deliver. That was initially set up by way of how our DEP funding was structured. DEP, now that we've been through this quite a few times, they've been a little bit easier to work with in terms of the length of time that we have to execute the projects. And just the other main note was that we changed, that you guys adopted back earlier this year, the award range from 10,000, that stayed the same, that's the floor, to up to 75,000 was the new increase.
And Matt, I'll add one other thing. You made a comment about it, and I just want to say thank you. And you mentioned that the organizations that aren't awarded a grant, how you and the team will continue to try to find other alternative funding sources for them, because they're all important projects. So I want to thank you for that. That moves the single action item we have. Do we have any updates for the board?
Just 2 other things, I guess, real quick is we will formally announce the grantees at our grant symposium, which is during National Estuaries Week, the evening of September 25th at Bayview Community Center at 5:30. We'll send out a reminder to everybody if you can make it. It would be great. It's always great to get a recap from the grantees that are currently wrapping up their projects, and then we celebrate the new grantees that are kicking off. And doing it during National Estuaries Week is a great celebration. Also, just a reminder, the evening for the Estuaries Gala, October 16th, 6 o'clock, Coast Arts Center of Orange Beach. Tickets are on sale. Hope to see everybody there. Get 5 of your friends to come as well. And we're looking forward to another good time over there this year. And then just the last thing is Commissioner Wright and I are headed to DC next week to meet with a number of congressional representatives. Hopefully we're going to close the loop on the NEP front. That's the goal. We're hoping to get that done and in place before the end of the year. So wish us luck, and hopefully we will have good news when we return.
Yeah.
Matt, where does that stand right now?
Yep, so everything on the congressional side in terms of the designation is complete. The next step in the process is to get US EPA administration to enroll the program into the National Estuary Program, and for Congress to appropriate the equal amount of funds as the existing National Estuary programs get. So we're dealing with those latter 2 components.
It's like we've been crowned prom king, but we haven't gotten our crown
Right,
yet.
right.
So,
The dance hasn't started.
so they tell us we want it, but we haven't actually seen the goods.
Yeah.
I look forward to that trip. I think it's going to be very productive. We've got some really good meetings set up. I will go on the record for myself and Commissioner Smith. I'll go ahead and apologize in advance. We won't be there on the 25th. We've got a special zoning meeting that night. So obviously, as chair and vice chair over there, we won't be able to make
Sounds
it.
like a
so-
riveting time.
Yeah, I'd much rather be at this. Any other comments or updates?
I've got one.
Go ahead, Woody.
I'm looking at Whitney, State of the Bays.
Yay! It's finally out.
Saw that out
Yep.
this morning. That was
Yay.
exciting. Just want to say we recognize the work that went into it. I haven't even had a chance to dig in because I don't want to be like a 5-minute, like, oh, this is great, right? I want to take some time. I have forwarded it on to our social media guy for the city, so hopefully that'll be out soon. I don't know if you guys did that too, but we can hit him twice. It's cool.
We did send it to,
Mark.
that's
Yeah. Anyway, awesome.
Thank you.
Looking forward to digging in. So
Yes.
thanks.
Let us know if you have constructive feedback. We're always open ears. We already have a 2027 folder. We're already kind of thinking about 2027 before this even closes. So Haley and I kind of already, it's like a rolling, we're always just working on it. But I think some of the data layers in this report are they're gonna be out of style, if you will, we're just not getting the updates that we thought we would get with some of these data layers. So that could be a side venture for us to figure out what partners we need to work with to make these data layers more frequently available and just higher quality, for us to be able to continue to add them to an updated State of the Bays report. So we're going to be brainstorming with the team and seeing kind of what additional indicators we could use, and then also just figuring out what the future of this looks like. So if we, add or exchange, different indicators, those that are meaningful to our technical partners, and you all, just keep that in mind as you're going through it.
Sure.
We're open to feedback.
Woody, thanks for bringing that up. This is what happens if I don't make notes. So, whirlwind of a day. But yeah, kudos to Whitney, Haley, and Chloe for all the work that they have put into this. It's been many months in the making and some hair pulling out in the process to get there. But it really is a great resource for the community. I'm sure you guys get it as we do it, which is, well, how's the water doing? What's the status of oysters? What's the status of seagrass? And this is the resource to point them to. So certainly, as Whitney said, we are a resource if you need more localized information on a given area. Reach out to us and we can get something set up.
Yeah, and I will add to that. It's just the way that it's built. It's really cool to dig in. Like I said, you don't want to get into it and spend 5 minutes. You want to take some time and really look at it, and you can get lost.
Yeah.
But it's really good information, as Matt just alluded to. So you get 20, 30 minutes, dig in, take some time. It's
Yeah,
good
we
stuff.
restructured to have a little bit different feel and kind of usability. I think it's great. I think it is a little bit more streamlined than before. Before you had to do a lot of scrolling. It's a little bit more collapsed and easy to look at.
Yeah.
I got feedback that it looks, good on mobile. It's like easy to navigate things. So let us know those types of things too. We can still go in and edit anything that we want at this point. So if there's any glitches that you find or anything like that, please let us know. But yeah, I definitely think we've improved it from last year and we'll continue to do that into the future. But it looks beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, we appreciate your hard work on that.
Of course.
And thanks for getting that out to the PIO teams across the region. Just as a reminder, we've all talked about outreach before, but I would just say that we should all go back to our respective councils and boards and make sure that maybe we put publicly in one of our next meetings, talk about the fact that, hey, State of Bays has been released, just encourage people and direct them to go back and look at it. And anytime we can talk about, what this program's doing, I think that's a win for everybody. Let's get more of the general public to know what's happening and how we're all trying to make tremendous strides to move forward and make improvements to our area.
I'll say Whitney's probably available for presentations too.
Yes.
Let's
I
do
am.
it. Like hour and a
Always.
half long.
I will do whatever you ask. Any specific topics, we have a lot of information. So it's impossible to honestly include it all in State of the Bays, to be honest. So we try to link to external sources. We try to link to things to our website. It's just, we try to make it more streamlined on the report so people don't get overwhelmed with information. We try to include what's absolutely critical, and then we kind of always have that, if you're interested in more, visit, this or contact us directly. So, yeah, happy to give any directed presentations to any group.
Excellent.
I do have a couple more comments
Go ahead.
on the state of the base, but,
You bet.
and I'm gonna throw Muff and Nickel under the bus here, but we are quickly approaching, the end of the, restoration project that we've been working on since February. I think it broke ground, beginning of February. You guys don't have to get up, but, next meeting, I do wanna have a little brief presentation for
Yeah,
the
great.
board, because it is a substantial, restoration project. We built one whole new island. And I say we, it's a joint venture between the city, the estuary program, Nature Conservancy, and Mop and Nickel is the engineer. But it's just the sheer scope of it is substantial, and it's exciting to see it. And if you've ever been in my office, I can walk out on the deck of my office and look out and see the islands coming out of the water. It's exciting to see, but they're demobilizing this week, and so it's a really cool project. A lot has happened, and we've gotten a lot of good feedback from the public. But it's something that I want to showcase here, so you guys can see how big it is, and that it can be done, and it's something that, with the right team, it's awesome to see it kind of come to where it is now. And over the years, we've watched these islands just get pummeled and washed away by storms and tropical events. And there's been so many studies to inform the design, and to see it at this point, and even more so in the next couple of years as they really get established with the vegetation and everything. And everything. I'm excited to see it. So, but yeah, would like to see just a brief presentation from you guys next meeting if possible. Doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just kind of give a little, quick, one and done. But yeah, I'd love to see it.
I second that.
Yeah. And then one other thing. Because I was a part of it. If you guys have, you ever heard of Go Mesa? So it's grant funds that the state of Alabama awards to, I think it's cities, counties, municipalities in Alabama, and it's from all the oil drilling offshore, right? The state gives money back. And so last year, the school board got a grant to overhaul the Sea, Sand, and Stars Learning Center. It's behind the elementary school in Orange Beach, but it was finished 3 weeks ago, I think, and I got to speak there and kind of be a tour guide for a bunch of people coming through. But it's something that is just an awesome facility. The kids at the elementary school get to go through. They spend a day. They get one session a week there. All the classes do, and they have everything. It's like touch tanks. It's there's a planetarium. There's all these different things in this facility, and it's something that next meeting I'm going to try and get a quick tour before we have our board meeting, so you guys can see what it's all about. But I was so impressed. It's really cool. So I'll send info out to Matt, and he can forward it to everybody. So, but really cool. It's finished, and just want to throw it out there. So if there's interest to bring everybody in,
Awesome.
be something cool to
Yeah,
see.
look forward to it.
Is there an opportunity to have the estuary program brand in that facility?
We have discussed it. It hasn't gotten any further yet, but it is a discussion. So
Because that would be really cool to see.
yeah, I would love to see that logo in there when you walk in. So let's work on that.
Make a point of
Work
it.
on that.
Yeah, make that another education piece for
Exactly.
the kids and everyone going in and out of there.
Yeah.
So Go Mesa, isn't that similar? It's Alabama's version of like our Restore program and Triumph Gulf Coast?
So Go Mesa is by way, I think, of federal government, if I'm not mistaken, and there's equal allocations sent down to Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas as they have drilling off their coasts. So then in the case of Alabama, ADCNR runs a grant competition for.
So it's not directly related to the BP oil
It's
spill,
not,
it's
no,
just,
yeah,
but it's
for-
oil and
for
gas in general.
ongoing-
Yes.
Ongoing for.
Yeah, I probably
cases.
referenced that incorrectly as
Gotcha,
far as like
okay.
oil money, but
Yeah.
it's from drilling, so. Because we can see the rigs from the beach.
Yeah, we're proud
Not
that
so
we don't
much
have that
over
problem in
here.
Florida. For a number of reasons, national security being one of them.
Yeah.
Mike, did you have something to say?
No, I'm good.
Vern?
Thank you, Chairman. Wanted to make everyone aware, in March, next year, March the 7th, Longleaf Alliance along with the University of West Florida and the Florida Forest Service will be hosting the first Fire and Nature Festival. It'll be from 9 to 3, and it's all centered on education about the role of fire in healthy watersheds. And especially just helping people understand why do you burn? Why is it important? And there'll be 3 burn demonstrations for people to be able to get involved, engage, and actually see fire, and opportunities for educational tables. So if there's any interest in that from organizations that you're aware of, please reach out to me because we really want to use that as an opportunity to just get people more informed about the watersheds
Where's that at?
at the University of West Florida. 9 to 3, March the 7th, and the rain date is March the 21st.
Excellent. I think that's going to be an exciting opportunity.
Yeah.
I really do.
And then fire.
That's right.
I was trying not to make a Beavis and Butthead joke. Anybody else? No? All right, well, we'll open it back up to the public if there's anybody that has anything to say. Congratulations, City of Milton. All right, if there's no other business to come before the board, we're adjourned.